Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And tonight, we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Toronto Raptors. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And with the NBA playoffs quickly approaching, GA, is it fair to expect some changes in the standing?
Kevin, I think so. You've still got some teams vying for positioning, right? Things aren't set in stone yet and are really far from it.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Lays it up and banks it in. Nash has got the first points on the scoreboard for the Mavs.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
Anderson passes to Carter. And it's off from three-point range. Nash with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. Nowitzki looking it over. Nowitzki with the screen on Anderson. Just 4 to shoot. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Nash.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
No shine away from contact there.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws here for the night. And the first one drops.
And for all the things Anderson does well, it's his ball handling that's the most incredible. He honed those skills growing up as a playground legend in New York City.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Well, friends, he's checked in for Bradley. Franklin comes in for Eduardo Nahara. And it's Bell in for Deshaun Stevenson. Now here's Nowitzki. Last game we saw him score 32. Excellent D there from Williams.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Carter, that's good.
And the coaching staff wants Carter to attack defenses like this because they know he can get it done with ease.
Here's Franklin, covered by Maggette. Pass to Nash. A 3-ball. Buries it from three-point range. Nash has got 5 points so far.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And here is Nowitzki. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Hey, who needs a 40-inch vertical? That throwdown from Dirk, good enough for me.
Anderson outside. Pass to Carter. Wants to get it to Olajuwon and does.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
To the paint. Here's Nowitzki. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And here are the Raptors now. It's a 5-point game. Now here's Anderson. Defense right on him. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Take a look at the Mavericks. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all.
And I think for the Mavericks, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And just tax a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now here's Anderson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Corey Maggette on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And again, Toronto no up. Dallas leading by 7. Strickland passes to Nahara. There's a good screen. Yes, that goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Anderson. Carter for 3. It's good from long range. Carter's got 5.
Hey, that stroke from Carter, as smooth as a baby's bottom.
Here's Strickland, defended by Anderson. Goes up to the stripe. Here's Franklin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
No good on that one.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
And it's Anderson with the ball for Toronto. They trail by 7. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Here's Franklin. The Raptors getting the bucket. They set the screen. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Knocks it loose, all by himself. Here's Armstrong, rips down the breakaway slam.
And how about the work in transition? You can see how opportunistic he is once the break is on.
Raptors trail by 9. Anderson up top. He's covered by Armstrong. Anderson can't get it to go. And here is Howard. 8 points his last outing. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Olajuwon with a screen on Armstrong. Pass to Carter. And that one drops. Carter's got 7.
Hey, nobody on this floor or any floor for that matter is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
Anderson against Armstrong. Here's Franklin. Armstrong with it. Five on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Corey Maggette.
Armstrong possesses real good leadership qualities. He's a terrific floor general, and he doesn't take any plays off. This guy gives you everything he has.
And that one falls for Armstrong. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Bradley comes in for Wang. And Eduardo Nahara is subbed in for Franklin. The Raptors also with a sub. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Williams.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Anderson passes to Carter. Over Nahara. Off target from the baseline. Mavericks leading by 11. Now Armstrong. He averages about 5 points a game. Bradley sets the pick for Griffin. Driving inside. Pass to Armstrong. Takes the three. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. He's got 7.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Bradley is screen on Anderson. Here's Armstrong. Bradley kicks to Nahara. Kicks it out to Bradley. Knocked loose. Stolen by Anderson. Carter with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. LaFrancie's checked in for Bradley. Nowitzki comes in for Howard. Stevenson, he's checked in for Griffin. Nash is subbed in for Armstrong. Now, here is Olajuwon. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Carter against Nash. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. To the middle. That's good from Nowitzki on the assist by Nash. Nash has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Mavericks making a switch here. Franklin's checked in. Then for the Raptors, Young's checked in for Olajuwon. Beatrice comes in for Carter. And Smith subbed in for Anderson. Toronto calls timeout.
The Raptors, number 10, Anthony Goldwire.
Now here's Petrus. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston. Picked off in midair. Now the Mavericks moving it up.
And it takes some solid instincts to pull that off. Snagging the ball and right away getting out on the break.
Here's Goldwire. Pass to Maggette. Smith with a wide open look. Tipped away. And it's Ostertag with the jam.
Boy, that's simply a big guy doing what big guys do at 7'2". Ostertag, very effective at earning second chance looks.
The Raptors making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
Here's Nowitzki. Misses the layup. Raptors trail by 16. Smith with it in the game against Boston. Very impressive. Pass to Maggette. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
A decent threat from beyond the arc. When Maggette knocks these down, it really ups his confidence.
Here's Franklin to the inside. Nowitzki. Nash outside. Dallas moving the ball around. Stevenson passes to Nowitzki. Here's Franklin, covered by Petrus. Franklin can't hit. Raptors trail by 13. Inside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Not easy amongst the trees to get that score, but he just stayed poised.
Nash, the pass to Nowitzki. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Here's LaFrance. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Wang, he's checked in for LaFrance. And it's Howard in for Nowitzki. And the Raptors also making a change. Cousins is checked in. Nash's shot is in.
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
Now here's Cousins. There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Nash with it. He's picked up by Cousins.
You know, the speed and creativity of Nash is difficult to guard against without fouling, especially when he's driving like that.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Mavericks making a switch here. Now Haraj checked in. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And Stevenson kicks to Howard. Here's Nash. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Such an unpredictable player. Nash keeps defenses on their toes and just baits them into mistakes.
Free throw drops for Nash. And so Nash nails both of them.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
Here's Goldwire. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Petrus. Now here's Williams. He's guarded by Howard. Now Ostertag. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Goldwire misses. Here's Nash. And so it's Dallas with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
There's a screen by Williams. Here's Goldwire. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Goldwire's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Raptors. Here's Strickland. Still yet to score. Here's Franklin. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Turning the pick and roll into points. Nice selfless play.
Goldwire passes to Smith. And there's a whistle that goes on Raja Bell. That's his first foul. LaFrance, he's checked in for Dallas.
Substitution for your Mavericks, number my friends.
So it's Toronto now. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Petrus. Clock at 6. And Franklin pulls it down. Dallas has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Here's Strickland. Here's Franklin. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Raptors. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And for the Raptors, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now here is Smith. Nothing on the board. Tries it from the top of the key. That one misses.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Strickland passes to Franklin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line for your Mavericks, Trent Franklin. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Raptors making a change here. Cousins is checked in. And he makes the first but misses the second. Raptors trail by 17. And Petrus kicks to Cousins. And the Raptors miss again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here is Nahara, covered by Petrus, and the shot goes down. Franklin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Cousins. Pass to Smith. Back to Cousins. Williams, a screen on Armstrong. Cousins. And again, Toronto no up. Mavericks leading by 19 points. Armstrong passes to Nahara. Armstrong with the screen on Petrus. Here's Nahara. That one doesn't drop. The Raptors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he makes the first. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. That one is no good. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Nowitzki. Nash with it. He's guarded by Cousins. Nash kicks to Nowitzki. Nash against Cousins. The shot's good from Nash. Nash has got 13.
Hey, we all know Nash can pass, but he can score the ball too, folks, reminding us all of that now.
And the Raptors call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Wang, he's checked in for Bradley. Young's checked in for Toronto. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Ostertag pass to Cousins. Ostertag with it. A shot off that time. Beatrice against Nowitzki. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got his 5th assist in this one.
I like watching Nowitzki get it to the rack because he's a little unorthodox, but he still makes it work. Keeps the ball high so the defenders can't get to it.
Now here is Smith, still scoreless. Four on the shot clock. Here's Ostertag, rejected by Nowitzki.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense, solid at coming up with blocks.
Stevenson finds Nowitzki. Back to Stevenson. Nowitzki inside, defended by Young. Here's Franklin. Rebound by the Raptors.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Beatrice dishes to Cousins. Smith outside. Cousins against Nash. Ostertag a screen on Nash. Out to Smith for the three. Wang pulls it in.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Nash the pass to Franklin. Here's Nowitzki. Pass to Franklin. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Covered by Smith. Here's Wang. It's rebounded by Ostertag.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Nowitzki with the screen on Cousins. Nash the pass to Nowitzki. And that one drops for him. Nowitzki's got 12 points in the game.
And this is where Nash is most dangerous. Superb at running that pick and roll.
Pass to Smith. To the paint. Here's Beatrice. Now, here is Young. All sorts of time. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Bradley's checked in for the Mavericks. Mahara comes in for Franklin. And Toronto making a change here. And so it's Dallas with only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Nash against Olajuwon. Now here's Nowitzki. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a three. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Nice work offensively, spreading out that defense and then capitalizing.
Nash against Smith. Carter outside. Ostertag a screen on Stevenson. Ostertag gets the bucket. Ostertag's got his second basket of the night.
And you know Ostertag loves the high percentage looks, and he'll get physical to get his shots.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. And Nowitzki slams it in.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And the Raptors with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Out to Smith. Ostertag a screen on Nash. The deep three from Smith. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Outside Bradley. Bradley sets the pick for Nash. Charity stripe shot. And that one is hammered home.
Masterful work in the pick and roll.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Toronto. Pass to Beatrice, down low. And he banks in the layup.
Olajuwon doing what he does, going to work in the paint area, playing to his strengths and getting it up and down.
Nash against Smith. Here's Nowitzki. Here is Nahara. Nash with the screen on Petrus. Just 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Some changes here for the Raptors. Williams, he's checked in for Ostertag. Maggette comes in for Michael Petrus. And it's Anderson in for Smith. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Toronto's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Anderson passes to Carter. Here's Olajuwon. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 3 assists tonight.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
Here's Strickland. Scoreless thus far.
Terrific work off the screen.
And here's Anderson. Pass to Carter. Over Bell. And it's Carter missing. Dallas has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Here's Wang. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Anderson passes to Carter. Buries the long-range jumper. Carter's got 10 points.
The defense has to crowd Carter. Even as the pass is coming his way, you can't let him have any space.
2 minutes remaining.
They set the pick. Here's Nahara. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a 3-point play chance here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Your Mavericks, Eduardo Nahara, shooting 1.
Toronto's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Carter. The tray. Offensive rebound. Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Here's Strickland. The rebound by Anderson. The Raptors shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times.
Really good hustle that time by Maggette, getting his hands dirty on the glass.
Bell against Carter. Just his first attempt. Here's Strickland. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 1:11 left to play in the first half. Unloads. Williams can't hit. Dallas leading by 23. Here is Nahara. He picked up 12 points in their last one against Golden State. It's good.
He used this man as a decoy and takes the shot himself.
50 seconds left in the first half.
Dallas foul.
A different look for Dallas. Well, friends, he's checked in for Wang. Howard comes in for Franklin. And Griffin subbed in for Eduardo Nahara. Now here's Anderson. To the inside. Here's Williams. And they pick up 2. And that's now 7 points for Williams.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
29 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Howard with a screen on Anderson. Strickland. Williams with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Substitution for your Mavericks. Deshaun Stevenson. Darryl Armstrong.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Maggetti. To the middle. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And the foul called on Corey Maggetti. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Armstrong. Pass to LaFrance. Dallas again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Dallas opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Now, here's Anderson. Pass to Carter. Down low. And the slam by Williams.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Armstrong with a screen on Carter. Griffin kicks to Howard.
Toronto foul. Jerome Williams. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Howard against Williams. Now Howard. Clock at 4. Over Williams. Howard can't hit. Raptors trail by 20. Here's Carter. Again, Toronto.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive. An efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Williams against Howard. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Williams. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. 18 feet out. Rebounded by Howard. Mavericks leading by 18. Howard setting the pick for Griffin. To the inside. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Inside, Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And that's what Carter does best. Knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Anderson against Armstrong. Armstrong with a screen on Maggetti. Outside for Griffin. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Carter looking around. Anderson passes to Carter. Drills it from outside. Carter's got 17 now.
Set the feet, spot up, excellent execution.
Nowitzki with the screen on Anderson. To the paint. And Nowitzki slams it in.
Got to try to keep pace with Nowitzki now. Once he sets that pick, he's looking to get the ball back with a hard cut.
And Williams throws it down.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Dallas leading by 13. Nowitzki with the screen on Anderson. Here's Nash. Makes it off the glass. 15 points in the game.
And the quickness of the release, very impressive from Nash, especially when he gets inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
There's the lob to Carter. Stolen by Stevenson.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Nash dishes to Nowitzki. Pass to LaFrance. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. LaFrance has got his second bucket of the night.
Using his height to scan the floor, Nowitzki able to spot a waiting shooter easily.
Now here's Anderson. Corey Maggette on the wing. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Maggette, we love when he's aggressive off the catch. Defense has no time to react when he goes that quick.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Stevenson. Pass to Nowitzki. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Look, it's been this way for him all night. Points have come in bunches and easy.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Toronto. They trail by 16. Anderson outside. Williams a screen on Nash. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Raptors have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Back to Anderson. 6 to shoot. And he lays it straight in.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Nowitzki with the screen on Anderson. Nash drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly not the tallest guy in the league, more like one of the smallest in the league. But Nash figures out ways to do damage inside.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Bradley's checked in for LaFrance. And Eduardo Nahara is subbed in for Franklin. Raptors trail by 15. And the Raptors call time here. It's been quite a game for Dirk Nowitzki.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
A different look for Dallas. LaFrance, he's checked in for Bradley. Franklin comes in for Eduardo Nahara. And it's Bell in for Stevenson. Maggette kicks to Anderson. Pass to Carter. A floater. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Carter able to play right through that defender, draped all over him. Absolutely fearless when he's got the ball in his hands.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Mavericks leading by 14. Pass to Nowitzki. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
And Nowitzki is a lethal scorer. Feels like he can knock down any shot on the court. And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Nowitzki draws the double. Pass to Bell. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Franklin from deep. The rebound by Anderson.
Not quite enough defense That time around, just lucky he was off.
Team foul.
Raptors trail by 14. Anderson with the ball. Carter outside for three. The Mavericks pull it in. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds in this game. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Pass to Nowitzki. Now Bell from past the arc. Connects from three-point range. Bell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Anderson. Carter outside. Pulls it from the elbow. Mavericks with the rebound. Nowitzki's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nash with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Pulls up on the elbow. Pass to Bell. Nowitzki against Olajuwon. Williams with the steal. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And there's Maggette. That's good on the assist from Carter. Maggette's got 15.
There's one thing on Maggette's mind when he's on the floor: score the ball. Corey won't let anybody stop him from doing that.
Now Nowitzki. Bell with it. Dallas moving the ball around. Franklin can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Williams. 12 points for him. Maggette the pass to Williams. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
It's Nowitzki on the wing. Out to the wing. Franklin for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Carter kicks to Anderson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Quick and springy and clever. Anderson, not easy to defend.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Toronto. Pietrus comes in for Vince Carter. That free throw good from Anderson. Both free throws good from Anderson. Here's Strickland, still without a basket. Drives to the hoop, and it's good, 2 points.
That is a quick move off the bounce.
And Toronto has possession. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Olajuwon. Now Pietrus. Olajuwon inside, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What Akeem provides for his team is a rock-solid foundation. They can rely on him on both ends and build teams around his talents.
Smith checked in for Toronto. And Olajuwon drops them both. Mavericks leading by 11. Here is Nahara. He's got 10. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Now here is Smith. Olajuwon on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Maggette. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits. Maggotti's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Raptors. Strickland passes to Nahara. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 10. Pass to Maggetti. Ostertag, a screen on Stevenson. Down low. Down he goes. Nice one there from Ostertag. Ostertag's got 6.
Boy, that pass there, on time, on point. Nice play.
Dallas calls timeout. The Mavericks making a change here. Wang's checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Young's checked in. Stevenson, a screen on Smith. Here's Strickland. 2 points. That one goes. Strickland's got 4 this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And that one, good.
Good job offensively, creating a nice look inside.
Mavericks leading by 8. To the middle. There's the steal. Here's Maggetti.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Finishes in style with a double clutch jam.
And Maggetti's role is to be a scorer because this team knows how dangerous he is when he's hot.
Here's Strickland, covered by Smith. Strickland passes to Franklin. Can't connect from short range. Raptors trail by 6. Smith for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Nahara. Pass to Franklin. And he drives in. Another shot. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Here's Strickland. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
It's his first trip to the line.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. LaFrancis checked in for Wang. Nowitzki comes in for Franklin. And Franklin subbed in for Eduardo Nahara. Murray's checked in for the Raptors. Now here is Smith. Hasn't made one yet. Offensive rebound. Maggetti up top. Smith scanning the floor. Pass to Murray. Maggetti outside. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Maggetti's got 15 points in just the second half. With 1 on the clock, it's taken away by Smith, and we've reached the end of the third. Mavericks lead by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Mavericks leading by 5. Nash outside. From the line. Here's Nowitzki. Nash the pass to LaFrance. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Here's Petrus, and the layup fall.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Nash. Drains it from 17 feet out. Nash has got 19 points.
Boy, the pure jumper of Nash, the ball looks so sweet coming off his fingertips.
Here's Goldwire. Pass to Smith. Here's Goldwire. 4 on the clock. Here's Ostertag. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Playing big inside. Ostertag takes it right at the defense and gets the foul call.
Wang, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And he can't hit the second. Mavericks leading by 7. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Nowitzki, and the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Goldwire. Pass to Smith. It's stolen by Bell. Nowitzki against Smith. Floats one. A rebound by Young. Raptors trail by 9. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Bell, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Young, it's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Takes it inside. Franklin for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
And when the corner threes are dropping, it really forces a defense to cover a lot of ground.
Petrus, the pass to Goldwire. Now Petrus. Young outside. Bell against Smith. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got 8 rebounds in this game. Again, the Mavericks score.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Goldwire passes to Petrus. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Young with no one around. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. The Raptors making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-5 run here. Nowitzki with the screen on Smith. Here's Strickland. For a second effort. Stevenson outside. Pass to Strickland. Nowitzki with the screen on Smith. Strickland passes to LaFrance. Stolen by Petrus. And that's collected by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Nowitzki with the screen on Carter. Stevenson, they double-team Nowitzki. LaFrance passes to Nowitzki. Here's Strickland. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Carter. Pass to Ostertag. To the wing on the left. Petrus from outside. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight. Timeout, Dallas.
Here we go. Please give it up for Dallas Dancer.
Some changes here for the Raptors. Olajuwon's checked in for Young. Maggette comes in for Michael Petrus. And it's Anderson in for Smith. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, I listened in on what Don Nelson was discussing with his players. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thank you, David.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Armstrong. Nowitzki dishes to Bradley.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Franklin's checked in for Nowitzki. And the Raptors also making a change. Williams, he's checked in for Greg Ostertag.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Inside, stolen by Stevenson. To the left wing. Here's the screen. Armstrong passes to Brent. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Fast break, Dallas. Armstrong gets the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 15. Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Anderson dishes to Maggette. To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Jerome Williams. 2 shots.
That one is off. And the Mavericks with some changes. Wang comes in for Bradley. And it's Howard in for Eduardo Nahara. And the second free throw, good. Dallas leading by 14. Now here's Stevenson to the middle. Williams with the steal. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Olajuwon kicks to Anderson. Pass to Maggette. Williams, a screen on Howard. Here's Maggette. Olajuwon outside. Carter against Stevenson. 5 to shoot.
Mavericks foul. Trent Franklin. Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Armstrong against Anderson. Williams a screen. Second shot opportunity. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Anderson.
Oh, nice shot from Anderson. Saw the window and took it.
Howard with a screen on Anderson. Here's Armstrong. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And, you know, things can get hectic in the paint, so you got to be able to stay calm.
And it's Anderson with the ball for Toronto. The Mavericks pull it in. Franklin's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Howard. Pass to Armstrong. Howard with a screen on Anderson. Armstrong passes to Howard. Basket good.
Gutsy play against that foul, managing to grab the N1 opportunity.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Mavericks, Howard. Shooting 1.
That one misses for Howard. Raptors trail by 16. Anderson outside. Williams has a screen for Maggette. No one near him. It's rebounded by Stevenson.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Armstrong dishes to Franklin. There's the pick.
You know, you got to bring some extra fire and some physicality to your game inside that paint. That's how he gets the shot off despite the foul.
First free throw is good. Mavericks making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Anderson with the ball. Pass to Maggette. Williams, a screen on Howard. Here's Maggette. Nailed from three-point land. Maggette's got 25 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
First personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for two, Deshaun Stevenson.
And that one misses. And some changes here for the Mavericks. LaFrancis checked in for Bradley. Nahara comes in for Howard. Nash is subbed in for Armstrong. Raptors trail by 16. Left side Anderson. Maggette outside. Back to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Nice awareness that time by Maggette to get it away when his man was open.
Dallas leading by 14. Nash with it. Guarded now by Anderson. And here's Stevenson for three. Here is Nahara. Pass to Nash. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Down low. And then Carter with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Nahara. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul, fifth team foul.
That's good from Franklin. Griffin's checked in for the Mavericks.
Franklin, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Franklin. Raptors trail by 14. Here's Carter, and it's blocked.
Access denied. Timed that one perfectly.
Nash. That one goes in. Nash has got 21 in the game.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now here's Anderson. Maggette outside. Shot clock at 5. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Stolen by Carter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Mavericks.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had already, 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Dirk Nowitzki.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Team foul.
First one falls for him. Armstrong's checked in for Steve Nash. A new group in now for the Raptors. Ostertag's checked in for Olajuwon. Pietrus comes in for Williams. Murray's checked in for Maggette. And Smith's subbed in for Vince Carter. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Third personal foul. Teams in the penalty.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. 35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here is Cousins. Pass to Murray. Smith outside. No good from outside. Here's Dallas. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Outside for Griffin. Here's Strickland. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.